Hey there, my peeps. It is Memorial Day weekend, and I don't even know if you can hear, but outside people are mowing their grasses. They're getting ready for the big holiday weekend. And today, I'm going to show you guys my, quote, world famous ribs. Actually, they're not really that world famous. I don't think anybody around the world knows about my ribs. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if they really care about my ribs, but I will show you how to make ribs that people will die for. I always get compliments on these babies, so I am going to show you what I do, and it's really super simple. It takes a few steps, and it involves baking, it involves grilling, and when you're done, people will think that you spent hours and hours sweating behind the grill, when in fact you probably spent about 10 minutes. So let's get this show on the road. So first of all, we start with these nice, juicy slabs of ribs. And usually what I do is cut them in half. They usually come about yay long. They're usually out to about to here-ish. So usually I cut them in half. But the key, guys, is that there's actually a membrane on the back of these. Sometimes they're a little easier to get off, sometimes not. The three were pretty easy. And all you have to do is just pretty much get your thumb in here or get a little paring knife and just sort of dig right here in the corner. And when you do, you just kind of pull a little bit, and sometimes you can just slide your finger right underneath it and it'll go shh, and you just pull it on both sides. The key is to get that membrane off, because you don't want people, when they're eating the ribs, catching that membrane because they're thinking, oh, these things are going to be so dang tough. When technically they're not, you're just hitting the membrane. So usually when I get a slab of ribs, what I want to try to do is get a little bit of fat, like right in here, because I like it where the ribs are juicy, and usually this line of fat here will allow the juice to go through the ribs, and it just makes the ribs even more tenderer. So of course, everybody has to have a secret sauce or a secret rub, and there's mine right there. I'd tell you what it's about, but then I'd have to come hunt you all down and probably have to kill you all. So I don't want to tell you exactly what's in it. Actually, it surely doesn't matter. It's pretty much the same rub as everybody else uses. I use brown sugar. I use onion powder. I use chili powder, salt, pepper, cumin. Pretty much anything that I can get in this pigsty up here. See that pigsty? Anything that I can find in that pigsty to use, I just use. So pretty much I grab whatever is in there. And once I find whatever's in there, I just sort of throw it all together in a big bowl. And usually I get about 3 or 4 of these containers. So now you want to make sure that your oven is set for a preheat of 350, and that's what it's going to cook at for about 2 hours. So next, what I want to make sure is that the meat isn't cold, so you're not pulling it straight out of the refrigerator. It seems to me it seasons better when it's warm. It seems to get inside more. So what I'm going to do is this first one here, and pretty much what I do, I'm going to flip it over. Just pull it right on there like that. Get a good little generation. Get a good portion. Just sort of rub it in the back. Right over top of that membrane. And then I'm going to flip it over. And just make sure that we hit every little nick and cranny. I'm going to use all of this up. Okay. I'm going to shake it a little bit, and now we're going to kick it in. Okay. As you can see, when you start to like sort of pound it in like that and get that rub inside that meat, you're going to feel it. It's going to become like oh, pasty is the word. As you can see there, it's going to be like, I don't know, it's going to be like gooey. It's going to like just be pure deliciousness. I don't know what other way to put it. And the more you put on, it's no big deal. Just make sure you get every little spot like that. Okay. Then when you're done, this is the key part coming up here. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna get a piece of foil and I'm gonna wrap it. So let's take the meat. We're gonna put it right here. And usually what I do, I put the meaty side of the rib down, and then we just fold over like so. Like that. We're gonna fold the other end over. All right, my peeps, it has been 2 hours. Oh, and the kitchen smells so good. Let's get our handy dandy oven mitt on, and let's open this bad boy up. All right. Whoa. Be careful, we don't want it to go flying. All right, so now they are sizzling away inside those packages. Ooh, camera angle. All right, they are sizzling away. So now what we're gonna do is put these suckers here. So there, there, and there, beautiful. And we're gonna let these things rest now. Okay, we're gonna let them rest probably for about another 30 minutes. And what's really good about this recipe, that if you're gonna make these and you need to go to somebody's house, and if you want to prepare them and make them the day before, you can make them early in the morning. Usually when I do it, I'm making these things at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I usually take it to work. And then at work, they'll fire up a grill, like for the holiday, they'll fire up a grill around 1, 2 o'clock, and all I have to do is just put these suckers on the grill for just 10 minutes, just enough to warm them up and get the flavor back inside of them. So that's what's awesome about these. These technically right now are ready. They're ready, and we can pretty much eat them after they rest. And the good thing about it is the more they rest, the more the juices will flow inside, and the more tender these suckers are gonna get. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait probably about another 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna head to the grill, and we're gonna grill these suckers up. Alrighty, we have made it to the grill. It has been about 30 minutes. Now, if I had hamburgers and hot dogs and all that fun stuff going, the first thing that I would be doing would be, we would be on a real grill, that's for sure. But, whew, this is hot, I need my tongue. But since we're not, we're just gonna do a quick gas grill today. So now all I do is put the wrapping on the grill. We're gonna unfold it. I'm probably gonna need 2 hands. Oh, nope, it comes right off. So just like that. Get that smoke and flavor. I'm gonna unwrap it. And then, try not to burn ourselves. And we're just gonna put this on the side here. And then we're gonna do the same thing with all 4 of these. All right, now that we have the grill fired up and the puppies out here are all barking, I don't usually like to take it out of the foil, just because of the fact that if you do take it out of the foil, the odds are that they're gonna fall in here, because you can see how tender this is. I mean, you can just look how it's just coming off the bone. So that's exactly the way that we want this. So let me get this guy out. And again, we're talking probably 5 minutes per side. Now you can just see how they're falling right off the bone as I'm just trying to flip them. I mean, it's like right off the bone. Boom. Just like that. We're going to flip it on this side now. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And we're going to let that one go on this side. And again, five minutes at most, guys, on this side. 5 minutes at most. We can just drop this down to keep the juices from flowing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So when I'm about ready to take these suckers off, I will be right back. All right, guys, it's been 5 minutes. You can see the juice is starting to flow out, so that's time to get this off. And again, just grab the bone, go. Grab a bone, put her on the plate. And we'll grab this side as we have a fire going. All right, so now with the second batch, pretty much what we're gonna do here. Oh, I forgot my little basting thing, but that's okay. So this one we're gonna put a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. So we're gonna go a little generous. And then most of the time I can have my baster, but we'll just put our finger. Till next time when it's super smoking hot. So yeah, just cover it with some barbecue sauce. And look how soft. Ooh, look how that baby looks. Oh my god. It already looks soft. That's because of all the juices in that one. We're into the bottom and it was perfectly wrapped so none of the juices escaped. And you can just see where all the juices went to. Okay, so we're going to do that there. We're going to grab our handy dandy tongs. Just flip it over. Like so. And like so. We'll do the same thing on this side. Get a good dose of barbecue sauce on it. So I have both sides covered. Probably should run in the house and grab a spoon, but that's okay. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do is let these cook for about 2 minutes. While I lick my fingers. So I'm going to go about 2 minutes on each side. And do that in 2 separate times. So that's the first time right there. So I'm going to let it cook. Alright, that's been 2 minutes. So let's flip her over. There we go. Now we're going to get this underside. And one more time. Put another coating of barbecue sauce. Right on top. Just like a so. This time maybe I'll be smart and use this. Spread it across. Just like so. Okay. So we're going to do that a couple more times. Those ones will be done. But looking over here, these ones are already finished. Look at this. Oh, look how succulent these things are. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Right off the bone. Look at that. Boom. Just falling apart. Right off the freaking bone. Look at that. Perfectly cooked. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Bam. Right off the bone. Right off the bone. And Mr. Puppy is going to absolutely love this. And this is going to be the fun part. So I'll let those cook for 1 more minute. Yeah, veterinarians out there, don't hate me. And this is just to let you know, hopefully Puppy don't run away. Let's put this right there. Whoopsie. All right, so here we go. Bring Puppy out. Come here, Puppy. Come here, look. Boom, right in her mouth. Great catch. Now she's gonna go chew on that bone and be happy. And I'm gonna go chew on my ribs and be happy. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Guys, it's food. Everybody loves food. You gotta hit the like button, even if you just got to. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you gotta go do that too. Video is coming out probably tomorrow, which is Saturday. I am 3/4 of the way done with it. It'll probably take me all night to render and edit it, but that's okay. Video coming soon. Guys, thanks for watching. Peeps, y'all there, you know who you guys are. Thank you too. Bye-bye, babies.